Hello students, this is Ms. Fatma, teacher of class 2 from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Gulistan-e-Johar campus. Students, today we are going to solve some questions from the topic adding 3-digit numbers which are given on your book pages 33 till 35. But first of all, let's start our lesson by recalling the concept of adding 3-digit numbers. So look at this question. Here they have given us two numbers that are of 3 digits and we have to add them. So students, you all know the place value of 3-digit numbers. In the place value of 3-digit numbers, one digit is placed under units, other digit is placed under tens, and the next digit and the third digit is placed under hundreds column. So all the 3-digit numbers have the place value of units, tens are placed under units, tens and hundreds. So here we have one block of hundreds. Students, in one block of 100 there are 100 small boxes. So one big block of 100 has 100 small boxes in it. That means one big block of 100 is equals to 100. And in the same way, one bar of tens has 10 small boxes in it. That means one bar of 10 is equals to 10. So students, here we have one block of 100, that means we have 100. So we will write 1 in 100 column. And we have 7 bars of tens. We have 7 bars of tens, that means we have 7 tens. So we will write 7 in tens column. And we have 2 units. So we will write 2 in units column. Next, we have 3 blocks of hundreds. That means we have 3 hundreds. And we have 1 bar of 10. That means we have 110. So we will write 1 in tens column. And we have 4 ones, or we have 4 units. So we will write 4 in units column. Now students, we are going to add both of these numbers. So we will start adding from units. So students, when we add all these blocks of units that are present in units column, 2 units plus 4 units will be equal to 6 units. Then next move on to the tens column. In tens column we had 7 bars of tens and 1 bar of 10. So when we add 7 tens and 1 10, that will be equal to 8 tens. And in the same way we will add the blocks of hundreds column. We had 100 and 300. So when we add 100 and 300, that will be equals to 400s. So students, when we add 172 with 314, the answer which we will get is 486. Let's move on to another example. Again, we have to add the blocks. Here they have given us 5 blocks of hundreds. That means we have 5 hundreds. So we will write 5 in hundreds column. Then we have 3 bars in tens column. So that means we have 3 tens. So we will write 3 in the tens column. Then we have 5 units. So we will write 5 in the units column. Next we have 4 blocks of hundreds. That means we have 400. So we will write 4 in hundreds column. And we have 5 tens, 5 bars of tens. That means we have 5 tens. So we will write 5 in the tens column. And in the same way we have 2 blocks of units. So we will write 2 in units column. Now students, we are going to add both of these numbers. So start adding from the units place. Okay, so in units we have 5 units and 2 units. When we add 5 units and 2 units, that will be equals to 7 units. Then we will add the bars of the tens column. So in tens column we have 3 tens and 5 tens. When we add 3 tens and 5 tens, that will be equals to 8 tens. And in the same way, let's add the blocks of the hundreds column. In hundreds column we have 500s and 400s. So when we add 500 and 400s, that will be equals to 900s. So the answer which we will get after adding 535 with 452, the answer which we will get is 987. Okay students, now we are going to solve the questions from your book page number 33. We will start doing question number 1. So students, here they are asking us to add 200 and 300. So students, let's see the place value of 200. We are going to form a sum of it. Okay. So here in 200 we have 2 blocks of hundreds. So we will write 2 in hundreds column. Then we have 0 blocks in tens. We have no block in 10. So we will write 0 in tens column. And we have no block in units column as well. So we will write down 0 in units column. Then in 300 we have 3 blocks in hundreds column. That means we have 3 hundreds. So we will write 3 in hundreds column. But we have no bar in no blocks in tens column. So we will write 0 in tens column and we will write 0 in units column as well, since we don't have any block in units column. Now students, since we have formed a sum of it, now we are going to add them. We will start adding from the units place. Keep that in your mind. We always start adding from the units place. So in units place, since we have no 0 units and 0 units, that will be equals to 0 units. Then in tens column we have 0 tens and 0 tens. That will be equals to 0 tens. But in hundreds column we have 2 hundreds and 3 hundreds. So when we add 200 with 300s, that will be equals to 500. So we will write 5 in hundreds column. So the answer which we get after adding 200 plus 300, the answer will be 500. Moving on to question number 2, which is also given on page number 33 of your book. Add 320 with 246. Students, in 320 we have 3 blocks in hundreds column. That means we have 3 hundreds. So we will write 3 in hundreds column. Then we have 2 blocks or 2 bars in tens column. That means we have 2 tens. So we will write 2 in tens column. And we have 0 units. We have no units, so we will write 0 in units column. Then in 246 we have 2 blocks of hundreds, so we will write 2 in hundreds column. And we have 4 bars in tens column, so we will write 4 in tens column. And we have 6 units. We have 6 blocks of units. We have 6 blocks in unit column, so we will write down 6 in the units column. Now let's start adding them. We will start adding from the units place. In unit we have 0 unit and 6 units. So students, when we add 0 with 6, the answer will be 6, because whenever we add any number with units, whenever we add any number to 0, the number remains same, or the answer remains same, because 0 has no value. So the answer will be 6 units. Then moving on to the tens column. In tens column we will add 2 tens and 4 tens. By adding 2 tens and 4 tens, we will get the answer 6 tens. Then in the same way in hundreds column, we will add 3 hundreds and 2 hundreds. The answer will be 5 hundreds. So students, the answer which we have got after adding 320 with 246, the answer is 560. Students, you also have to fill in this answer in the box, that is small box that is given here. Moving on to question number 3, which is given on book page number 34. But it is from the same topic. So here we also have to add 3-digit numbers. Add 122 with 112. So students, in 122 we have 1 block in hundreds column, 2 block in tens column, or 2 bars in tens column, and 2 units. So we will write 1 in hundred column, 2 tens or 2 in tens column, and we will write down 2 in units column. Then moving on to 112. In 112 we have 1 block in hundreds column, so we will write 1 in hundred column. Then we have 1 block or 1 bar in tens column. That means we have 110, and we have 2 in units column, 2 units. So we will write down 2 in units column. Now let's start adding them. We will start adding from the units place, as you all know by this time. So when we add 2 units and 2 units, that will be equals to 4 units. Then when we add 2 tens and 1 10, that will be equals to 3 tens. And when we add 100 and 100, that will be equals to 200. So the answer which we get after adding 122 with 112, the answer will be 234. Moving on to question number 4. Add 200 and 600. So students, in 200 we have 2 blocks in hundreds column. That means we have 200, and we have 0 in tens column. We have no block in tens column, so we will write down 0 in the tens column. And we have no block in units column as well, so we will write down 0 in units column. Now moving on to 600. In 600 we have 6 blocks in hundreds column. That means we have 600. So we will write down 6 in the hundreds place. And we have 0 in tens column. We have no bars of tens present here, so we will write down 0 in the tens column. And in the same way, there are no blocks in the units column, so we will write down 0 in the units column. Now let's start adding them. We will start adding the units place first. The digits that are present in the units place. 0 plus 0 will be 0. Again, in the tens place, when we add, since there were no bars of tens, so that will be equals to 0. And in the hundreds place, when we add 200 with 600, the answer which we will get is 800. So students, by adding 200 plus 600, the answer which we will get is 800. Moving on to question number 5, which is given on page number 35 of your book. In question number 5, we have to add 240 with 300. In 240, there are 2 blocks in hundreds column, so we will write down 2 in hundreds place. And we have 4 bars in the tens column, so we will write down 4 in the tens place. And we have no units, so we will write down 0 in the units place. Then in 300, we have 3 blocks in the hundreds column. That means we have 300, so we will write down 3 in the hundreds place. Then we have no blocks or no bars in the tens column, so we will write down 0 in the tens place. And we have no units as well, so we will write down 0 in the units place. Now let's start adding the digits in the units place. In units place we had 0 and 0, so the answer will be 0. In tens place we have 4 tens and 0 tens, and as I have told you, whenever we add any number with 0, the answer will be same. So when we add 4 tens with 0 tens, the answer will be 4 tens. Then in hundreds column we had 200s and 300s. When we add 2 with 3, the answer will be 500. So students, the answer of 240 plus 300 is 540. So you also have to write it down in the small box that is given below. Moving on to question number 6, which is the last question. We have to add 626 with 272. In 626, there are 6 blocks in hundreds column. That means we have 6 hundreds. So we will write down 6 in the hundreds place. Moving on to the tens column. In tens column we have 2 bars of tens. That means we have 2 tens. So we will write down 2 in the tens column. Then we have 6 blocks in units place. So we will write down 6 in the units column or the units place. Then in 272 we have 2 in hundreds column. That means we have 2 hundreds in 272. So we will write down 2 in the hundreds place. Then we will see how many bars do we have in the tens place. We have 7 bars in the tens place, because in 272 the place value of 7 will be 10 in tens place. So we will write down 7 in tens place because we have 7 tens, and we have 2 blocks in units place. So we will write down 2 in the units column. Now let's start adding them. We will add the numbers in the units place first. So let's start adding 6 units with 2 units. When we add 6 units with 2 units, that will be equals to 8 units. Then when we add 2 tens with 7 tens, when we combine all of these bars of tens together, the answer will be 9 tenths. We will get 9 bars of tens. And when we add the blocks in the hundreds column, we will get the answer 8, because 600 plus 200s will be equal to 800. So students, when we add the numbers 626 with 272, the answer will be 898. So students, you also have to write down this answer 898 in the small box that is given here. So students, what you all have to do, you all have to solve these 6 questions in your book. These are given on your book pages 33, 34 and 35. You have to solve these 6 questions by taking help from this video, as it is already explained here. You have to solve these questions in your book. I hope you have understood today's lesson very well, and I hope you will practice this at your home and complete this written task and complete these questions from question 1 till question 6 in your math book. So students, take care of yourself and do practice of it. Thank you.